We are late.
Hang on, be right back.
Yeah.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Well, now's a great time. Because you got intro time. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Intro music time. And you can go to the bathroom. Right now, it'll be fine. Wicka, 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 break it down now.
That bass, ripping that bass.
Yeah. Want none.
Bass riff, drums.
Welcome everybody back to another episode of D&D with Newbs, Lost Minds of Phandelver Edition, episode 18. We're legal. Heyo.
We're legal.
So, when last we left off,
We're all dead.
there was some adventures happening. Some things and various have occurred. Would anybody
did.
like to recap our story?
Wee bit adventures.
I did the last one.
Not everybody at once.
Oh, my video quality's better in Chrome.
Well,
I think that was the affirmative. He was going to do it.
I guess I'll give it a shot then.
Give it a
Okay.
go
whirl.
ahead, Mr. Pavel.
Okay, Mr. Pavel speaking. We're in the dragon tower. We have beat the dragon. He's dead. Right? That's where we're starting from?
Correct.
Yeah, and Orcsbane, as usual, wants to harvest the dragon.
As usual.
As usual. He's always harvesting bodies. He doesn't care.
I don't know.
And then Andre decides to join him. So Andre and Orcsbane go start digging into this dragon.
Yeah.
And due to their clumsiness, they blast the poison gland, so it's no good. So
Yeah, but
then
we
they
don't
decide
die.
on teeth, of which Andre only wants one. I don't know why he wanted teeth at all if he only wanted
Trophy.
one.
Trophy, baby.
Oh, a trophy. Okay. All right. Trophy. Okay, you got a tooth. Then they go for the heart. It's starting to smell in this place. I and several others leave the room, but they keep digging it out, and they get the heart. Rakala carries the heart, and we decided to go up to Redoff's house to show him the heart and say, hey, see, we did your job for you. We get to Redoff, and he welcomes us. He is very pleased and says he can now take care of the rest of the area now that the dragon is gone. He also says that he can now lead us to Echo Cave. We are looking for that Banshee. Rock actually asked about the Banshee. And it turns out that there is a small a cave that's beyond a small town, and she is in it. Her name is Agatha. And he draws a map, and we see where Agatha's lair is. Rockhala also asks about casting Greater Restoration on Andre to see if he could calm his demons that are floating around in his head. And then Andre also wanted to let Redoff know that it was Chode's Bane that took out the dragon.
Yep.
That was a big deal. But while we're sitting around BSing with Redoff, we realize that we don't hear the horses. And we're going, hey, that's not a good sign. So we go to check on the horses. What we find is that there's an orc party that's hanging around our horses. Well, Pierre has only one idea when he sees that, especially when he saw a big one. And he pulls out his arrow and he takes a shot, hits him good, but the orc just kind of looks like, well, where did that come from? Didn't do all that much. So he throws him a second shot and he hits true, but this guy is still standing there without much of a problem. And we're all starting to get a little worried. Now some orcs start to mount up to charge us. They see us out there. Chuck joins in the fray and throws another arrow into the boss. He still stands. Rockhala decides he's going to charge him and try and take him off his horse. Most of us thought that was a pretty stupid idea, but he succeeded. Takes the orc off and knocks him to the ground.
We were
It's a miracle.
shocked.
Yeah, that blew us all away. Going, okay, but then more orcs mount up. One comes charging and hits Rock and knocks him off of the leader. Rock is starting to look pretty bad now. he starts calling for some help. Nam's thinking about it, but he takes a javelin to the thigh. And then he strikes back with his hellish rebuke, but they're still all standing there. Andre steps in to finish the boss, but misses and knocks Rockall out.
What?
He's sitting there looking a little sheepish and apologizes, but
Things happen.
yes, I know. And you did apologize. I thought that was pretty cool in the heat of battle, and Rock's on the ground flat out.
Oops.
Then was it yeah, that's when Chuck ambled over and decides to see if he can do some healing on Rock. Chuck's kind of a different demeanor in a battle. So he runs over to Rockalla, and in the meantime, I left out that Brock actually killed one, and Pavel.
Actually,
Pavel was feeling pretty scared, and because of he was starting to feel like we were taking a bad. He unleashed the biggest stuff he's got. He was throwing his missiles, and when he was done, he went and hid behind Pierre. Then Anam did a great illusion of a snake in front of one of the horses, and that was charging down, and it knocked that orc right off his horse. And then Brock ended up killing him. Pierre is back in the battle now, and he's doing some more damage, but he didn't kill anything. But then he hides behind Pavel. Now Andrew's being attacked by 3 of these guys, and he's taking a beating. Probably a little karma there. Chuck ambles up to Rock and does a heal on him, and Rocky's feeling pretty happy about this time. Rock Holly is. And immediately jumps back in the fight, but he's still groggy and not feeling all that tops, and gets in a small hit, and that pisses him off, so he tries his smite, but he still can't take him out. Now another orc decides he's starting to see the change in the battle. He mounts up, and he starts to run away. But then Andre finally gets his due and takes out an orc. He's got that on that blast for running away. Another orc tries to flee. Both Andre and Rockalla have attacks of opportunity, and they get him. So he's down. Pavel hits another orc, and he's still throwing his heavy shit. And he gets him in one eye, and then the other eye, and then right through the mouth. The guy is it's like the jack-o'-lantern falling off his horse, and he's dead. Anam goes after the first orc that ran, and he takes him out. So now finally we've got the fight's over, and we think it's all done. And then DM, what happens?
Oh, that's right. That's how it ended, huh?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Uh-oh.
You guys traveled a lot after that.
Yeah.
You guys,
That's where his notes ended.
It must have been uneventful.
you remember? So you guys started traveling to Conberry.
Yeah. Right.
And you found one person. I think it was Pierre found an okay camp spot. Set up camp.
Yeah.
Half of you guys started sleeping.
Oh, yes.
Then
See, I got too involved in the story and quit taking notes.
Yeah, that's what always happens if I try.
It's a good thing I already had my inspiration.
we'll give you a half rounded down.
I'm going to get docked here.
So you guys
Yes.
find there's a patrolling orc pack.
Right.
Rockalla and Pierre are trying to find them.
Yes.
The orcs find Rockalla first. And in Orcish, they said now.
Yes.
Oh,
And then
right.
he got...
He took 6.
Yeah, he took...
6 javelins are
never
flying
mind.
through the
Here,
air.
Hold it. I have those notes.
Oh,
They
page
just
2.
got put-
That's
Oh.
chapter 2.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. We rode for a
I
day.
have
See,
those notes.
I had this blank page in between there. We're still 2 days from Agatha's lair. While on guard, Rock spots an orc patrol. See what those blank pages in there? They screwed me up. Pierre, that's right, because Pierre got a shot in, but he missed. And we douse our campfire, and so do they. Orcs Bane, Pierre are sneaking up on them, and then all of a sudden the orc says, "Now!" 6 javelins go flying towards them.
Right.
That would be Pierre and Orcs Bane. That's where we left off.
I had a nat 20 on my stealth roll.
No.
Are you sure?
I mean, we could scroll up and look at the.
You had a 9.
No.
That's a bummer. You can look up for days ago.
Yeah.
It's still right there.
Yeah.
My stealth was a 16. I was like, I'm gonna roll a nat 20, and I was like, 22. Damn it.
You rolled
So
a
you're
16 perception and didn't see anybody.
You're starting to have an old man's memory there, Orcs Bane.
If you go higher up.
How
where
high
Pierre
do
and I?
Yeah.
Where Pierre
That
and I
was the
rolled for
first
stealth,
time you rolled for stealth.
and you notice there's a second time for stealth.
Yeah,
Rolled a 14 the first time.
we had
and
a lot of
16
stealth.
the second time.
You guys were like ships in the night trying to find each other.
Damn it!
Either
Whatever.
way, thanks for the recap,
Either
Pavel.
way.
You
Yeah.
found your
Sure thing.
homework,
I'm good.
and I'll
Yeah,
allow
I
it.
did. Okay.
So, you would have heard them say now.
Now,
What is your initial reaction to someone saying now while you're in the dark trying to...
since
Duck
I
down.
technically can't see them,
Right.
it's
I'd still duck down just to make the smaller target.
I'd
we in
drop
high
flat.
grass. What's the terrain like?
It is a kind of like a field. There is like grassy patches. I wouldn't say it's like a wheat field where you can't see, but there's definitely shrubberies. There's some patches of
Shrubbery.
high grass, but
So I would dive for cover and put shield of faith on and put my shield towards wherever I heard now from.
all in one motion.
That's like a tuck and roll. Put shield of faith on.
All right.
And land like this.
Let's see your either athletics or acrobatics to see if you can do all those actions. And it's going to be a high DC. 17's
good.
pretty good, though. I'm going to allow it.
All right.
That's right.
So
Stop.
you have a bonus 2 AC. These guys are still fairly good hunting parties. So the 6 arrows are still going to be, or the 6 javelins are still going to be thrown at you.
Who they're being thrown at?
Me.
Orcs Bane, yep.
So with your extra AC, what's your AC now?
20.
Wow, it was a good thing. Only one hit.
Ooh.
It,
right.
it was for a natural
Nice.
20, though.
Oh, God.
So you take
What were the other ones?
a 19,
See what I said about being
an
on the ground all the
18,
time,
a
Orcs Bane?
14, a 12, and a 16.
Man, these guys-
Like
No,
3 or 4 to the base.
Oh, one did roll a 1. So yeah, there's a 1 in
Oh.
there. So,
Oh.
okay, so the 20 hits you for 14 points of damage. So
Good Lord.
as you're laying on the ground, you got your shield up, and it just misses right past the
love that.
shield and catches you in the shoulder. It sinks in deep, does a lot of damage. Now, the javelin from one of the guys in the back, since it's dark, throws in, hits one of his buddies. And you hear him cuss an orc as he took a javelin at pretty much point blank range.
Oops.
Now we need to roll initiative.
He had been watching
Whoopsie
Andrew.
daisy.
So we've already.
At least-
we-
You're
At
gonna
least
put
I
us
can-
on that map first so we can click on our show. Well, I
Yep.
guess we could.
Yep, I'm moving you guys to the map now.
Okay.
Mapping it.
Oh, see, I would have rolled different if I had been on the map.
Okay, well, click yourself and roll on the map.
Nice.
Shit. I've been rolling shitty initiative lately.
Yeah. Oh, good, Pavel.
There you go.
Now that you're on the map, you can get a little lower down on the.
Wow.
Shit.
Wow.
I got your edit.
Oh.
Don't worry, Pavel.
I should have taken that 9.
Yeah.
So he saw the map. Was like, oh fuck this! I'm scared even more.
All right.
Yep. It's dark. It's dark.
At the shouting of orcs, Chuck's like, "Fuck this! I'm out."
Wait. He was very far away from the bottle. How did he jump back in? That's what I want to know.
He
Magic.
plainly turns into this cloud of dust and flies over and gets sucked into the bottle while you're holding it.
Was Chuck out of the bottle last time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was here, and so he was fighting.
All right. So
Gee,
on,
Pavel.
on the turn order, one of the orcs
Nine
goes
would only
first.
beat out one guy.
So this orc is let's see what he can see. Not a lot.
Oh, I'm way back in the dark. I'm
So
farther than
he
anybody.
cautiously is going to move towards where he threw his javelin, and that's going to end his turn. Pierre.
All right, I'm going to stealth.
All right, give me a stealth check.
Shit.
Oh,
Pierre the shitty assassin. Pierre the shitty
Well, he
assassin.
sees you. You basically are standing there screaming, "I can't see anything, guys! I'm gonna sneak up!" So, yeah, any of your movement towards them is completely known by everybody.
All right, well, fuck it. I'm going in. So 30 feet. Boom. All right, I can see that motherfucker right there. He's
You
getting
can?
an arrow in the face.
All right. And so you attack, and
Now, was that the one that attacked earlier or not?
he was the one that moved first.
Okay, so I do not get assassinate.
You do not.
Why am I not? in the
12.
turn order?
And so yeah, 12 does not hit. You do not pass go. You do
well,
not
this is
collect
all
200.
starting out good so
All right.
far.
So
Why
yeah,
am I not in the turn order?
you are. You are on my screen.
Not on this one.
Not on mine either.
That's weird. How are you on the GM one but not on the other one?
So I rolled a 16.
I see that. Go ahead and roll again, and I'll get you a 16.
Get me a 16.
Oh,
Did you click on your character first?
Yeah, because I had just got done adjusting my health
Huh.
from the hit.
Maybe you
Descending.
clicked off by accident and didn't realize it.
All right, that is correct. Now you're in there.
Yeah, now you're in there.
All right, so bonus action. I'm going to dash.
You're still screaming all of this though as you're running around.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna run over here to the side and flank. That's what happens when you stealth with a 1.
I mean, it's totally out of character for the character.
You can't roll
We all
ones.
have our-
Shitty assassins. All right. So this orc is confused at why you're announcing your position, but he still runs up to you and tries to swing a great axe. It must still be a little dark for him to see because he just swings and you duck out of the way, Matrix style. And
Nice.
he's
Well, it's a good thing they're not hitting too good.
he's angry that he missed such an
Dark.
easy target that's out in the open. Rakhala, it is your turn. You are currently prone because you dove on the ground, so half your movement to stand up.
All right. So I'm gonna try to. They don't. Do I know if they can see me?
Roll a intelligence check.
Would they have heard the?
They threw a shitload of shit at you, so they might be able to see you.
Throw an intelligence check.
Well, I'm just curious.
And I'm going to tell you the
'Cause I'm
answer
gonna-
based
I was
on
gonna
your
do a-
roll.
I was gonna do a stealth check.
Based.
So yeah, 15. You knew they saw you as
I'm talking about after I dove.
they threw javelins at you, and one hit you accurately. So you assume at least one person knows where you are.
Well, I'm gonna try to stealthily.
But they did, see Pierre run around announcing himself.
So
They're thinking it's some
I
kind of
like-
weird trap.
Yeah.
What's he doing? He's trying to trap us.
I want to move 15 feet. So
I wonder if crawl speed is the same as run speed, or is crawl like half movement?
I would think it would be half movement.
So would it be half movement if I stayed crawled?
See, that's what I'm
Or
wondering. Like, if your movement's 30, can you
Try to
crawl
stealth.
15 stealthily?
Like duck walk or something, kind of.
It would be more like army crawl, I think, for 15 feet.
Okay. Who's doing that?
People are just measuring.
So I know Pierre went.
Is the campfire out?
The campfire is out,
Yeah,
I'm gonna try to stealth.
and that's why some of you guys are sitting in the dark.
I
Try
am
to
sitting
stealthily
in
move
total
15.
dark.
15 feet.
Okay, so roll your stealth check.
Oh, so don't move yet. Got it.
We'll see how stealthily you move to where you want to go.
I'm gonna have to pop out. The
A 16? Yeah. You can move your 15 feet fairly stealthily, and you think you may be able to avoid the line of sight.
So I'm gonna try to 15 feet this way where I saw Pierre go, kind of, but I don't know where they're at. So I'm just gonna-
Right.
Aha! Ooh, hello.
Okay.
So I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot that one.
All right. As you're looking at that one, he is not looking in your direction. He's looking to his left, towards where you assume Pierre is.
So I'm gonna hit him with the old crossbow.
A 14 hits.
All right.
Go ahead and do damage. 8 points of piercing damage. So he's looking to his left, and you shoot him right in the chest with this crossbow. The bolt sinks all the way in, and he is now growling, looking for who shot him.
Nice.
Pretty serious chest wound.
Okay.
All right, Brock.
Okay, I'm going to move up to here. I got 25. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and peg this guy right here
All right.
with the hunter's mark.
Not with the 7.
Shit.
So you shoot an arrow through the darkness, and it whips over his head and gets lost in the foliage in the
Alright.
background.
And I'm going to try and hide. Can I stealth? try?
That's a rogue action. Like, you
Oh,
can't
okay.
bonus action stealth.
Oh, okay.
All
All right. Then I'll just duck down.
right, I'll let you.
Yeah, I'm not laying on the ground. I'm just
Yeah, you're squatting.
right
Okay, fair enough. Andrew, it is your turn.
because I didn't want Andrew
I'm
to.
gonna light a torch.
All right,
Oh,
so go ahead and put that torch on your character, unless you plan on throwing it.
all right.
Oops, sorry about the preview.
It's kind of cool that
I erased it from my eyes.
You'll
You do-
forget it in a few
I
minutes
can see
anyway.
what he can see, but he can't see me.
Come on, torch.
Well,
come
you
on.
can see. Yeah, you can see the fire of torch.
All right,
light.
this first orc.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna attack with my long sword, or I'm sorry, Chode's Bane. Here we go. Come on, be good to me.
Don't worry, when he turns around, you're
Did
gonna
you
see it.
ever
That's
get
not
your
good.
other weapon?
I would have gotten it, yeah.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Actually pick it up.
All right, so your first attack with Chode's Bane does 5 points of slashing
5.
damage.
Do I get a second attack, or does it have to be with my offhand?
If you're swinging that one with 2 hands, I think. What are you, a fighter? I don't
Yeah.
think you get 2 attacks until level 5, unless you are swinging it one-handed.
Yeah. So bonus action was to light the torch. One hand. Yeah. I think that's gonna do it for my turn.
All right, so you slash him kind of in the rib
Bad.
cage, and his entrails are trying to leave his body, but he is still standing. This orc sees you attack his brother, so he runs up there and goes for a great axe swing on you with full vigor and catches air. These guys
All right, man,
suck at
they're-
attacking.
I know, this is good.
It is now Anim's turn.
Not doing much damage so far.
Did we still have the fire lit, or is it?
The fire is
No, we had-
doused.
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys I'm gonna walk past here, and with a little bit of light from the torch, I can start to see further out. I'm going to. Did we finish the long rest?
Yes.
Yes.
I'll get my sorcerer back.
I feel very healthy.
2. All right, I'm gonna spend 2 sorcerer, or spend 8 sorcerer. Excuse me. Hold on. Button fail.
Happens.
And I'm gonna do a twin spell. The ones that I can see on the fringe out here.
Okay.
I'm gonna firebolt at both of them.
Okay. An 8 lights up the night sky as a beautiful firework, but
Man, we're
sails
on
wide.
GDP.
22 catches. Which one were you attacking with the second one?
The first one I was gonna attack with him. so
Okay.
that missed tracer round.
Yep.
Second one firebolt. to the
Second one hits for 6. That happened to be the one that caught a javelin,
back.
and you were able to do enough damage to kill it.
All right, Hannah, I'm
Yeah.
in the dark.
So the first one goes over the first orc's head, and he watches as it sails by, and he chuckles. Then he turns around, and his buddy's on fire, and then falls to the ground. So it is now the fire guy's turn. So it's not his turn. Next guy. This is the guy with that shot the javelin into his partner. Feels bad. Walks up.
Oops. Hey,
Rip-
dude.
Rips the
Sorry.
rips
Oh.
the javelin out of his buddy's back and throws it at Anna. A 14 to hit.
A 14 to hit me. Not. And I'm going to scream not today, and I'm going to use shield.
All right.
I get a +5 bonus until my next turn.
All right. So as this javelin's flying at you square, it hits some magical force field and just falls to the ground at your feet. And the orc kind of cocks his head to the side to figure out what the hell that was.
And I give him a devilish smile.
He's like, he just growls.
Yeah.
Chuck's mumbling from inside the bottle some kind of
This
vicious
orc runs
mockery.
up to runs up, great axe onto Andri, and Andri is like, a slippery eel down there, dodging, squirming through everything. He cannot be touched. He is parrying
Holy
with
shit.
2 blades
One blade.
mightily. Where's your second blade? Oh, you have a torch in your hand.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you parry with the torch. No big deal. All right, Pavel.
Do something.
Pavel is having trouble seeing anything, so he casts dancing lights. He's going to
All
put the
right.
4 like there. There. There.
Well, hell, just light this
There.
bitch up.
Hell yeah.
So as
And,
Pavel puts his hand out, you see these 4 glowing orbs fly out and land over the field like a UFO is coming to intercept on this cornfield.
Shit. So he
and the
sees
whole
that
night sky's
and he
lit
goes,
up.
Shit. He drops down here and says, "Go
What do you mean?
hide
We can-
hide
we
down
can
here
see 'em all
behind
now."
him."
What?
Okay.
So the mighty wizard crouches down behind the crouching
Yes.
down ranger.
I know. Yeah, see, I'm crouching already.
Yeah, and I decided I'm looking for anybody laying in the grass.
All right, this orc. It's not the smartest orc, but seeing that you're fighting with his buddy, he's also gonna keep swinging. A 23. I think he finally makes
Whoa.
purchase
Yeah.
to Andrew. Andrew, it doesn't hit too hard. 5 points of slashing damage.
Yeah, it's nothing.
He catches you kind of in the bicep of your torch arm, and blood squirts out, but you just kind of flex and let it ooze a little more. No big deal.
Doesn't hurt.
MBD.
All right, Pierre, the shitty assassin. He grabbed one of
I'm
these
over
dancing
here.
lights and puts it on his head. He's like, guys, they can see me now.
Doing great, Pierre. Great, crushing it.
So you,
Ooh.
an 18 does hit.
So it's just 3 points of damage.
Yeah, because you don't get sneak or necrotic.
Right. And
but-
then I'm going to disengage.
So while this orc's kind of got its smirk, you stab him right in the stomach.
Cut the smile off.
And you pull it back out, and it hurts. Like, it didn't feel good, but he barely even notices your stab. And then he watches you run away.
Yeah.
Pierre,
bonus
up
action
here,
disengage.
up here,
and,
Pierre.
yeah, I come and hang out with my buddy Rakala there.
All right. Barakal is still laying on the ground, army crawling.
I'm kneeling.
Okay, he's got one knee on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crossbow up one. Yeah, come on now.
So the orc that you stab chases after you and goes for the attack. Great axe. And he can't hit any of you guys. They must have not taken their nighttime
Yeah.
vision pills.
Yeah, they didn't eat good dinner.
Because they have night vision. So there's no excuse for them to miss.
That's
But
why
they
I've
have
got
all
my vision.
missed. They have all missed. Except one attack. Alright?
Yeah.
Rockala.
That's right. I look up there. I'm like, oh, that looks like that's about to suck. But I can't go anywhere because this fucker decided to follow. Where would be more beneficial? There will be just fine. I'm gonna go up here.
It's doing great.
You're doing work.
I take an attack of opportunity.
You do take one attack of opportunity.
Why are you mad?
Swings. Oh, he
You could
22.
have moved right here and had advantage on the attack.
God dang it!
22
But
to
you know-
hit. What's your
yeah,
AC?
Yeah, 20.
So he slashes you for 11 as you run away.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Which wouldn't have happened if you had stayed there.
You know what? I saw Andrew up here fighting 3 of them. You're fighting 1 of them.
Mhm.
I thought it was going to be helpful.
You were wrong.
Oh, you have helped a lot.
I have done
Taking-
awesome stuff.
Taking bullets. That's what you're doing.
So I'm like, hey, what's up? I'm going to touch myself.
You can't do that on stream. We'll get banned.
So I'm going to touch myself for 20.
All right.
For $20? That's
what I-
Hey,
That's
$20 is $20.
That's the max I can heal, right? 20?
At this level, yes.
And I'm like, cool. That's it.
All right.
But I
Brock?
stand up. I only move 15 feet. Or
Okay. Yep. I'll allow it. You are now standing as you touch yourself.
Yep.
All right. Brock
I'm going to
Ole.
go ahead and shoot this guy by Pierre.
All
with
right.
The hunter's mark. Let's hit him this time.
Well, your hunter's mark does 3 damage
Oh.
if you attack. And if it lands.
Yeah.
if it lands. Nope.
An 8.
Fuck.
You are just launching arrows through this field.
I know.
You will never find any of these arrows.
Hey, Woody, what do you think? I'm not shooting too good. What's up?
Maybe you should lay down.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to change a cataract.
Are you going to move anywhere?
No, I think I'm just gonna sit here.
All right, so you sit down, dejected, feeling
Yeah.
Well, not sit, but yeah, I'm crouching down again.
you're just
Because if
so...
I sit down, it takes half my movement, right, to get up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Andrew,
Besides,
it is your turn.
I like the wall there.
What, this guy attacked or this?
The bottom one's been damaged.
Well, I am gonna go for that guy.
All right,
Actually, I'm gonna cast fighting spirit.
all right,
Take my 5 temporary hit points and get advantage for this attack.
perfect. A 20 hits, 7 points of slashing damage. You swing through and you lop this guy's head off.
Oh, cool. Can I smack the other one in the face with the torch
Yes.
as my offhand attack? What is that?
Do a what is it?
5D 100? Okay, cool.
But no.
5D 100. That
Do-
sounds reasonable.
Roll a d20 and add your strength modifier.
Bam!
So that would hit. So then roll a 2d4.
Nice. Double ones.
So you boop him on the nose for 1 point of bludgeoning damage, and it singes his nostril hairs for 1 point of fire damage.
Let's hope he needs a big breath.
It more,
Eat it, bud.
it more made him angry than anything.
Eat the damage.
So now that you have attacked him, he winds up his great axe and swings it at you with full force. Natural 20.
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
God.
Nope. Nope.
Well, there goes my 5 hit points. Yeah.
Are you going to
Oh,
invoke
this-
disadvantage?
Oh!
His disadvantage roll? Natural
That's why I moved up
20.
What?
Get out of here.
Bullshit.
Actually, he misses. So as this axe is coming at your neck, Orcsbane sticks out his shield and it careens high over your head, and Orcsbane says, "Sup?"
Gotcha, bro.
Grazie.
Annam, it is your turn.
Well, I'm gonna do much like I did before. Actually, I'm gonna spend 1, and I'm gonna cast Enlarge on Andrea and Orcs again.
Okay.
Yeah, we are.
Oh no! Oh no!
Pull
What does
out my
that?
hands.
What does that do for us?
It gives you an extra D4 on damage, and you advantage on strength checks. And say
Does Chode's Bane grow? Just curious.
your chode does get bigger.
Your chode gets bigger, the sword stays the same size.
Yeah.
Got him.
All right. Are you going to move anywhere?
And no, I'm gonna stay right where I'm at.
All right. This orc that threw a javelin at Annam sees you waving your arms around like a crazy person. So he runs at you screaming with his axe. Swings through 17 to hit.
That does hit me.
All right. 7 points of slashing damage. As
And-
the blood squirts off.
And I turn my head and look at him and tell him he's activated my trap.
You have triggered his trap card.
Activated my trap card.
All right, so Hellish Rebuke fires off. Let's see if his dex save is good. It is a very dexterous orc. So he takes
Dex.
half damage, rounded in your favor. So he takes
Dexy.
6 points of damage still. Nothing to sneeze at. And as you say that, he grabs his head, trying to contemplate what it was you said. This orc is going to take one step forward and try to attack Andrea again, going low this time with his axe to avoid the parries. 24.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, they're starting to hit now.
15 points of slashing damage.
Whoa.
There goes 5 and only 10. Not bad.
So as he swung down and rolled max
Lance.
damage,
Lance.
it catches you kind of in the back of the leg and puts you on your butt.
What?
Yep, he did that.
How?
Damn, he made you sit down.
Because he hit you for max damage. That's how.
Oh, is that an ability or something?
No,
Yes.
it's a thing that I said.
Oh.
That's the cool part about being the DM. You gotta just say shit, and it's gotta happen.
That's right.
All right, Pavel, you just saw him.
Okay.
You just saw him
Now,
swing
Pavel
through,
sees-
and
Yeah, and what he does, he moves up here and looks down, and he sees 3 orcs in a 15-foot cone. Is that not correct?
Yep. Intimidate him with your cowardice.
yes,
And he's
Yeah.
going to do
I so
a level 2 burning hands.
That
Alright.
cowardice gets him
All
every
right.
time. Send him running.
Is this a
Yeah.
cone?
Yeah,
This
so
is
it's
a-
hit Andre.
he
and
would.
Hannah.
No, he'd be able to cast a cone like this.
Yeah,
okay.
that's
so
right.
he's just okay. Yeah,
That-
that's what I was
it-
wondering.
That's what I thought.
It singes the sides of those guys, and it lights the field on fire.
Whoa.
But
Yeah.
describe how you roast these 3 orcs alive.
Yeah.
Ooh, all right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Finally,
Yeah.
something.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, man, give me my due.
Yeah,
I
about
hide
time.
and come out at the right time. And I looked down there and I said, I've never tried my cone, my hands of fire. And they were feeling warm. And I said, this is the time. I saw them line up. That's what gave me I was going to do something else until they lined up. And so I lined up and I released for the first time. I went on my highest level though. And, but it was worth it. I
Yep,
watched
took out
them
3
all
of them
burn. Of course, the
That-
field's
that-
on fire, and we might have to run now. But
that cone gets him every time, son.
man, yeah, that was that. Oh, that felt great.
So yeah, the flames coming out of his hand just scorched earth across 3 orcs. They're screaming in pain as their cries be muffled into ashes, and yes, the field is on fire in that section. So, but I mean that's fine.
Run.
That's fine.
Cherry picking them kills like a motherfucker.
So this guy's dead. It is Pierre's turn. It appears the only orc left on the map is right in front of Pierre.
Finish him off, Pierre.
Pierre
I don't
hidden.
like how he said it appears.
It appears.
It appears it's Pierre.
It's that DM language.
So a 16
Still only get 3 though, right? Because
does hit. And yes, it's just 3. So kind of right next to the first stab wound in his stomach, you stab him like 3 inches to the left. So now he has 2 streams of blood coming out of his abs, but he's okay with that. And you're muted.
Yeah.
I assume you disengaged, but you're muted.
Yeah.
Disengage.
There you go. All right. So that ends your turn. Then the orc is still mad at you and runs up and wants to attack you. He doesn't even realize that, he's running into a group of people. He's
Do
just...
I get an attack of opportunity?
Yeah.
You would?
By me?
You would?
Oh, I can't metagame.
Coming at him!
An 18 does hit. Go ahead and do your damage.
That's right. Take
4.
him face. Oh, hold on. Do I get the enlarge bonus?
Yeah. Get the extra D4.
Hey.
Well, that was
there you
better.
go.
8 damage.
Nice. So as he's running by, you do this you flip your sword around and twirl it low. You catch him in his ankle. And as he's running with his axe, he falls forward and lands on his axe. And it splits open his chest and he dies.
Ooh, nice going, Rockholla.
Welcome.
He rolled a natural 1 as you attacked him.
Perfect. Yeah.
Hey, Woody, we didn't do much on this fight.
So
there and
we are
missed
out of
arrows.
combat. The field is on fire.
Bodies. Okay.
Okay.
Let's go over and get the horses. Untie the
Does anyone
horses.
have any Ray of Frost or any other? I believe someone has Ray of Frost.
I have Ray of Frost.
Why don't
I
we
tried
just
that
run?
once before.
What the
I'll
fuck?
try it again.
Put the fire out.
I
Aren't we
will
near-
point towards the fire, and I'm throwing Ray of Frost.
Aren't we near the town?
Well,
No.
no, you're not near a town. 16 does put out a section of the flames.
Just keep
You would,
shooting.
yeah,
It's free.
It
It's
is
free.
It
Keep
is
shooting.
free.
It is free.
Don't die.
Okay, I'll throw another. I'll throw another. Let's just keep going.
Wait, so
Just
did you
fucking
try to
push
help
the
with a
button.
flaming sphere?
I know. I was gonna say.
A sphere appears in the middle of the fire, and it intensifies it.
Well, it's a control burn when they have this.
Yeah.
Oh, you're trying to burn path.
Right.
Got
Right.
it. Okay. So
No, I do not
a
wanna do
16 also hits. I think you're gonna need one more ray of frost to land
Okay.
before
Okay. One more. Come on. Let's land. Let's land big time. Come on.
a
A
12.
12?
It's the ground. You can hit the
Yeah,
ground.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
so the fire has been quenched.
All right.
Extinguished.
Let's check some bodies.
Ray of Frost helps me more in this way than it does in killing people.
So
Gonna have to remember that.
investigation.
Investigation. Where you at?
It's right there.
Get advantage because I have a torch.
So as you're like poking bodies with torches, it's catching on fire, but you're not finding much.
Stop.
What?
He's like
Stop
burning the hair off the bodies.
Dude, these guys stink.
They smell less bad when they're on fire, believe it or not.
Smell like dragon guts.
Pavel, you search all the bodies fairly thoroughly. They seem to have nothing but the clothes they're wearing and the weapons that are in their hand.
Yeah.
This
cheap
seems
sons
to
of
be.
bitches.
I don't understand. How do these guys do anything? They just pillage the whole time?
Yeah, that's an orc thing.
These-
Take what they need.
Are you gonna
So-
roll like a intelligence
can we see
check
any-
or something?
I would like to know. Can we tell if they're the same group as the others we've encountered before, or is it a different group, or is it a group that I would know from my past?
Yeah. Do they wear any kind of like markings on their stuff to show what groups? If they're in a group or not. Do they
You
have tattoos?
right. Well, the last group did have those black spider tattoos kind of on their forearms.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
These do not have that tattoo.
Is there any clan marks on them at all?
Not that you can tell. Or if they are a clan mark, you've never seen them before, so you don't know it's a clan mark.
Rakala, how come you don't smell as bad as these dudes?
One, I know what a bath is. But with my
2.
history,
Uh-huh.
I would know what a clan mark is.
You would know the clan marks you've seen, but
Like-
things evolve.
Okay.
You know, some of these clans might try to be more secretive. So what looks like 3 freckles to you might actually be the clan mark.
No, orcs like to show off, so it would be more prominent.
Well, then you don't see anything that's prominent.
I think the DM's just trying to be difficult.
Whoa.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
DM damage.
No. no.
I'm gonna shield that DM damage.
Can you use impose disadvantage on a DM? We'll have to get a ruling on that. DM check.
All right, so should we rest up and then head out?
I think that would be wise.
All right. Do we remember who was on watch when these? I think Pierre and I were on watch.
Yes, you and Pierre.
Who? There was a third on watch with us. Do we remember who?
I think it was Chuck.
I'll take it.
No. Chuck was on the first group.
I'll take it.
All right, if you are staying up, go ahead and give me your Constitution save.
It was Brock because Brock failed.
See, I can stay up. I didn't do anything in the battle. I can try.
All right, you stay up then, Brock.
Constitution. Yeah.
Yeah, so you stay up. Orcsbane nods in and out. You guys hear wolves howling in the background, and apparently I gotta let them out.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Who let the wolves out?
All right, back to WoW while he's doing that. We can knock out a quest or two.
two red ones.
Yeah, 2 red ones. Pavel, I gotta say that was the best place cone of fire I've ever seen.
It was better than I expected. But I saw them line up, and because at first I was going to come down here and work with Pierre on that guy down here, but then things changed, and then I saw them line up, and I said, "Hey, I've never used that one."
Do it.
And then I did use it at second level instead of the first,
Oh, good.
which gave me a 4d6 instead of a 3. So it had a hell of a punch.
I missed every shot I took.
I know. We heard him go whizzing by. What was that? Another shot from Brock.
Yeah, another Brock arrow heading into the forest forever.
Oh, we're resting, so get my back. I was glad that Andre put out that torch because I didn't know if they were up, down, or below.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
And
know
I've got to keep
I
my
had-
lights within 20 feet, and I didn't know where I was going to put them. I was actually thinking about going down low first.
All right, so you guys have made it through the night because you started a watch. Some people rested, some didn't, and then now you've finished your night. So the daylight comes, and you want to go home.
Those of us
And
that
I
are on
want
the
to
rest-
go home.
So those of us that are on the rest don't heal up, right?
If you stayed awake for the second shift of the night, then you would have been able to use hit dice to regen your health,
Okay.
but you won't get spell slots back.
I'll see.
I'm going to sleep.
I slept.
Damn yeah.
And if you slept, I would say, even if it was 4 hours, you'll get your spell slots.
Yep.
I don't get my lay of hand stuff back yet, right?
That's a long rest.
Yeah.
Okay. Just curious.
No problem. So you guys pack up. I'm gonna take everybody to the map, the world map. Here you guys are. You guys were told the exact location of Agatha's lair.
But where we are is still about 2 days away from that, right?
No, didn't we do a one where we did something that made it 1 day left, or maybe not?
I would think if you rode hard, you could
The horses.
make it there in a day and a half. If that's something you guys want to do, I'm gonna
Still
see.
means a night.
Yeah.
No, we don't have to ride hard if we can't make it there. And
No. Yeah,
All
I
right.
agree.
So are you guys planning on hugging the tree line, or are you going to get onto the trail?
I think we should come down and get on the trail and head up. We're going to be camping another night. Let's have it near a trail.
All
A
right.
little safer.
All right.
How's being near a trail safe?
Because it has people.
Mhm.
Yeah, orc
It's
patrols.
Safe people.
Yeah, no, orcs don't patrol down the
Did
the
you
Trooper
suck in,
Trail.
Did you suck in some hot air from that fire cone earlier?
No.
See, they watch the trails because that's where all the traffic is. You know, so they would be.
This is not one of your better ideas, Pavel. Just saying.
So I would
So you
say
want to stay near the trees?
I think it's staying to the shadows may be wiser.
Yeah, well, I think
Pierre?
that's where the orcs hang out. But
Pierre,
all right.
But see, I still think they'd be camped along the roads anyway.
so.
You know, 'cause
Around noon.
that's what they do is try and attack travel.
This is where you are. You're in between the road and you're in between the tree line.
all right.
You guys are gonna have to make a decision on which direction you go to sleep tonight.
let's just go with Pavel's
Can-
suggestion and see what happens.
Can we see that? Can we see down here?
Can you see down there from where you are?
Yeah.
Roll a perception check. An 18 and a 15. No, you can't see shit because it's across the fucking world. The curvature. That's like 20 miles away. You can't see that.
Hey,
Look.
I'm just asking.
Look, this is a flat earth that we are on. We all know this. There is no curvature.
This is
Well,
like
one thing, down by the trail, there's not going to be high growth and all that stuff. It'll be a little easier to put up a watch, easier to see. I think we ought to be down by the trail.
If we can.
Just want to be a
All right.
target. Got it. Let's go be a target.
All
That's what
right,
you'd like
take
that
us down to the
Power?
Tribor
Right there, yeah,
Trail.
let's go
All right.
here.
Right
So
there.
you guys
Good
catch up
place to
to the
camp.
trail around 2 or so. How late are you going to ride?
We're not going to
Another
ride
couple
that
hours.
About
Yeah.
10.
We've had a good. We just want to be within a day's ride of Agatha's lair.
Okay. I'll say if you ride till about...
Or of Coneyberry, I should say. We ought to stay in Coneyberry when we get up there.
That's about as far as you would get getting off the
Alright,
road and making a camp before it's dark.
That looks like a place we'll call Happy Camp because it'll
So
be uneventful.
give me a survival check for the group to find a campground.
Happy Camp does not sound something
See,
like-
Pavel's on it. Happy Camp
Yeah,
place.
I'm a little skeptical.
Pierre and Anam are kind of disappointed.
Yeah, there's Pavel goes around the corner.
You guys are working against me.
I have
You're
a
trying
plus,
to make it go bad.
You
I
guys
have
are,
a +0. Okay, I'm sorry.
you guys are traveling around, and you go around just a little bend, and you're literally on the main road. And just off the road is like a gazebo with like a fire pit.
Oh,
And Pavel's like, "Here's Happy Camp. I'm staying here tonight."
I'm clapping my hands.
Happy trap camp.
All right, guys. This is
Can we investigate this area first so that we
Yeah.
don't like?
Yeah.
It looks
Yeah.
kinda
If you wanna perceive or investigate, go ahead and roll either one.
I'm telling you guys, it's Happy Camp.
Yeah. Last I heard about Happy Camp, it was a documentary and involved some guy with the last name Jackson. It just
So Pavel is so excited with his.
Yeah,
He's
can't
over there.
see
He's
the-
like reading a sign on the thing. He doesn't
He
see
can't
any
see the
danger.
forest for the trees,
Pierre
but
is-
Pierre does.
Pierre is scouting around, and this is a heavily used campground. But
But
upon further investigation, he sees it's only seems to be humanoids of the good kind, because there's a trash can and it's full of trash.
Huh.
So you know they're non-litterers.
All right.
All
So
right.
this seems to be a pretty
Happy camp.
safe camp location in a well lighted, safe neighborhood.
See, I
Cool.
told you guys.
Yep. Way to be, Pavel.
Yes.
There's
All right.
there's like oil lanterns that someone is constantly
Oh.
putting oil into to keep this place going. It's like a KOA.
You're not even going to have any of
Is
your
there a-
dreams,
is there-
Andre. You
is
go to
there
bed
a,
and you're going to get a good night's sleep.
That's
Is
kind
there
of
a
creepy.
switch
coming
you
from
could
you.
for RV? Or,
You see what appears to be an electrical outlet, but there's no running water.
Actually, it pours oil into your lamp.
I need a charging station.
So it's getting, it's dusk. You guys use the little barbecue pit there. You fried up some rations.
Andre, Orcsbane,
You're
you guys have been standing guard all the time up
you're-
here. Go get a good night's sleep.
You're,
I'll watch.
you're sitting on the bench. Pavel's just like, this is the best campground ever.
Oh, yeah.
I look at Rakala and be like, "Does this strike you as
Pavel
odd?"
is happy.
Rakala, is this weird to you? Any of it?
Yes.
I'm feeling good.
I am
No.
feeling a setup. I'm feeling a setup.
No, this is happy camp.
No, fuck happy camp.
No warrior
I've seen
admits
Friday
out
the
loud
13th.
happy camp.
Yeah, I have.
So, if you're planning on staying awake to watch the first shift, go ahead and give me
I
a
will
survival.
I will
Or,
watch be on the
A
first shift.
Constitution
So-
save.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I was gonna stay up again too,
there's
since I did so shitty in
so
the
is
fight.
there anywhere I can like hide myself, like some brush to sleep
Boy.
in? Because I don't feel safe.
I'm gonna have
here.
to slap Pavel awake.
Yeah, I mean,
you
there's
might.
some nice kept bushes cut in like a heart shape, like off to the side.
See?
Can I stealth in those?
Roll me a stealth check.
Want to hide myself?
He's gonna hide himself in love.
You start trying to go through these bushes, and you smack square into a flagpole that you didn't even see.
Every rose has its thorn.
When you hit the flagpole and it rings out, you knock yourself out. So you're sleeping real good in a bush.
Right there.
So Pavel seeing you sleep so well, he falls asleep.
Yeah, yeah. See, he feels comfortable enough to
Wait,
sleep. I will too.
Brock climbs on top of the gazebo, and him and Woody are sitting up there, staying awake, enjoying the stars.
Yep, beautiful night
He
out.
is loving Happy Camp.
We are gonna die.
Since you're the only one awake now, Brock, you need to roll a perception check with disadvantage since you're on top of the gazebo. Staring.
me a better-
Well, you're-
Advantage? You get a better viewpoint?
He's staring at the stars. He is not looking out.
Come on, Brock.
A 14 though is pretty good.
Yes.
So in between gazes of there's a random meteor flying by. You're naming all the constellations you were taught as a kid. You're looking around and there's just nothing. You see no movement on the trail. Orcsbane rolls over. Gets a little thorn in his butt. Doesn't even wake up. That's how sleepy he is. Pavel's snoring because he is enjoying Happy Camp.
Pavel feels very comfortable.
So your 4 hours goes by with no issues. You go over and you shake Pavel awake, and he feels fully rested.
Goes, oh man, I'm ready to go to sleep now.
You guys see Orcsbane still drooling, and the egg on his head's getting a little bigger. So you let him rest because he needs to.
Yeah.
So, who
we
are
can
you
wait
gonna
up.
wake up?
Let's wake up Anam and Andre.
I roll over and kind of yawn and get up. I
Yeah.
guess.
How you feeling, Anam? You feel like you could do a watch?
I think so.
I wake up and feel unsettled.
Do you? Are you still having bad dreams? If you're still having bad dreams, I want you to sleep all night. I'll go wake up Pierre.
I don't want to sleep, dude. In Happy Camp.
Hey,
Let him stay up.
This is the best place for you to get your head
No.
straight.
No, the druid had the right idea.
So are you gonna stay up, Andrew?
Oh, I'm staying up. I ain't gonna fall prey to no happy camp antics.
Okay. Andrew, and Annam, go ahead and roll me Constitution save. See if you can stay awake.
Yeah,
Andrew is wide awake.
I am wide awake.
He is on edge because he is.
I'm throwing.
Boy, both of them are.
No lie.
I'm throwing all kinds of hand salutes.
See, you couldn't
Like,
be like
at
this if you
Pablo.
hadn't had such a good sleep here at Happy Camp.
Andrew's like stomping around the gazebo. He's going inside. He's checking under picnic tables. And he walks over to a
this is
post.
great place.
He
I start
sees a
examining
sign.
grass blades. I
There-
start looking at grass blades.
There's a sign on there that says, "Whatever will be, let it be, let it be," and it inspires you to relax.
What, me?
Yeah, you. And you realize this is Happy Camp, and you feel so happy.
Oh,
No, I don't.
You do.
Feel happy.
You do. You just don't know it.
Oh,
Go ahead and give me a perception check, you two.
yeah, and
I'm torn between this happy camp thing and my reservations.
Yeah, both of you guys so astute. Andrew is examining grass blades at this point. He sees the ants that are running by, and he's like, "Aha, intruders! I told you."
And he stomps them.
They're here.
He does not stomp them because he knows that they're just little ants. He's not worried about it.
Okay.
But yeah, nothing eventful happens. Orcsbane rolls over one more time. Pavel's sleeping with the biggest smile you've seen on his face.
Yeah. Yeah,
Brock's
it
asleep on
almost
top
hurts.
of the gazebo, so you don't see him, but you hear him and Woody snoring.
Yeah.
And the sun crests over the mountain range south of you guys. Southeast of you guys.
I wake up dancing. Yeah.
I need to see a performance if you're dancing.
Tell me you didn't sleep good that night.
I wake up, rubbing my eyes, hoping I shoot better today.
Yeah, well, I stumble around, but I'm still happy.
Your jovial attitude is off-putting.
I fall.
You're trying to dance and cheer people up, but it's not working.
It's not working. No.
Andrea is still mad.
Look at the people I'm trying to make happy.
But so you guys,
I need Chuck.
yeah.
Chuck would dance with me.
Pavel, who are you saying that to?
So you guys pack up camp. You guys head off back down the road. Pavel looks over his shoulder at what he calls happy camp, and
Orcsbane
I'm
is
he
sad.
thinks that's
Wants
the
to
best.
move in.
Yeah, he thinks that's the best campground he's ever been to.
I'm telling everybody, we got to stop here on our way back. We got to stop here.
No, we
It's
don't.
definitely the best campsite we've had so far because we have
Thank
not
you,
attacked by
Pierre.
orcs and shit.
That's right, Pierre. Yes.
Don't encourage him, Pierre. Weirder than it already is.
He's
Thank
just
you,
pointing.
Pierre.
hey,
I'm sorry, Andre, but we were not attacked by orcs in the middle of the night.
Do you want to always be attacked every time we go to sleep?
If it involves not being a happy camp, yeah.
So you guys head on down the road. Sticking to the road trail, you move a lot faster than you do through the bush. So you would, I would say, you would be able to get pretty much to Conneberry before.
Cool.
You're probably right outside town. It's probably about 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Are you happy within a town, Andre? Is a town okay? Can we go in there?
Yeah, because there's beer there, dude.
Or would you like to go out in the trees and lay down out there?
No, I'm not some kook that likes to dwell with
Okay.
nature.
So go ahead and give me a perception check as you guys are riding up towards this town. Andrew's still upset about Happy Camp. He's still on edge and looking around.
Woody
Brock,
is not looking
Brock.
good this morning.
Brock's,
Brock, right here.
Brock's staring at his horse's back. He's like,
Brock,
I
right
see
here.
a fly.
perhaps you need eye surgery.
Need what?
Eye surgery.
Oh, yeah.
So, Andrew, as you're riding up, you see a sign that says Conneberry 1 mile. And you notice the signs ill-kempt. It's been a while since it's been serviced. It's kind of crooked.
Huh.
It's
it's not normal, fellas.
it's
be on edge.
sun faded.
Yep.
Get your weapon.
You
Get
think
your
maybe
weapon
we should go back
brandished.
to Happy Camp?
No.
No, we got to come investigate this place, but we got to do it carefully.
Once was once too many. So let's.
Rokala, how do you feel about this?
I feel just fine.
Oh my god, sounds just like
What happened to you?
He did say he had to go.
What happened to that voice?
Oh, he did say that?
Yeah,
Yeah, you said
Oh, I didn't hear him say it.
but I think he just chatted it because you guys were
He
talking.
said,
Oh.
Did you? I guess he struggling with puberty after hitting that pole. What in the world? Jeez.
So, as you guys crest this hill, you're looking forward to this town, and the town is not a town anymore. It is
another-
just ruinous.
Ooh.
Seems this town hasn't been used in a long time. You think
All right.
whatever destroyed Thunder Tree probably did not destroy this place?
Okay.
it was a blue dragon.
If you would like to try to see what you think of this town, go ahead and roll perception
we
check.
we need to know what's happening here before we head for Agatha's lair.
Well, it's not Happy Camp, so I'm good.
Yeah, that's true.
what town?
Adam's riding on his horse backwards. He's like, I don't see the ruins, guys. At that, Pavel grabs his shoulder, turns around, and he says, "Look, these ruins.
Look this way, Anam.
These were attacked by people, regular people, barbarians
Was it
of some
regular
sort.
people, or-
Not
Orcs.
Yeah, no, not. It wasn't orcs. You can tell by that it was a group of barbarians that destroyed this
Great.
place. But this was a long time ago. You do not see any life. You
These
do
are
not see
ruins.
any. Yeah, it is. It is a literal ghost town.
Ghost town.
Without ghosts.
Hey, Andrew, you see any beer?
Andrew is sad because he thought he was getting some drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nope,
he's-
there is definitely no beer here.
There is
No
nothing.
beer here.
No ale.
Bummer.
Sorry.
Well, look, it's late afternoon. There's no way we can leave out. Let's step into the outer edge and at least see if we can find a place where we might be able to sleep for the night, kind of safely out of the way.
Well, so it's probably 3:00. You know Agatha's lair is close to the town, and
We've still got light of day to look around.
you can see an easily seen trail heading northwest into the woods.
Yeah,
This is was described to you by Redoff,
by read off.
and you know
Read off.
Agatha's in
That's
that
it.
way.
Yeah.
Maybe we should go ahead and, while we have daylight, go ahead and head towards Agatha's lair.
Oh, you want to skip this? Don't you think we ought to spend the night here?
Says the guy that likes Happy Camp. Okay.
Yeah, but we're going to go out into the woods and near Agatha's lair and spend the night there versus
Yeah, why not?
a ghost town that we could find a building that we could go
Do you
into.
remember the last town we went into in the middle of nowhere? Remember what we found?
Yeah, that was Thunder Tree, but we knew what was going to happen there. We
Okay.
don't know this. This could just be a ghost town, which means
Okay.
there's a building in there we can
So-
camp out for the night.
So when Pavel dies, I get his gold, guys. I got dibs on his money.
Hey,
That'll work.
Pavel's good at
Yeah, we
hiding
still have
behind
our
everybody
horses,
else.
right? Yeah.
You guys are on horses.
Yeah.
You guys are kind of sitting on the road. You have the trail to your back left a little bit into the woods, and you're standing on the outskirts of town.
And Pierre, you think we ought to just go into the woods and camp there instead of in this town?
I don't think we should camp. I think we should continue with our quest while we have some daylight.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're going to get at
going
Agatha's
bike.
lair at dark.
Yeah.
We've been traveling all day. We're going to need rest.
No, we don't.
Yes, we
See if we don't need.
We just left Happy Camp. You're feeling rested.
Yeah,
What do you
but
think?
Happy Camp, it wears off after a day.
Well, it hasn't been a day. It's only been about 12 hours.
Yeah, okay.
Apparently,
Yeah.
camp has effect on you. I slapped
Yeah.
Pavel on the back of the.
Yeah,
on
we
the
don't
back
need.
and-
Sweet. Let's go.
All right.
I slapped
think
Pavel
it's
on
a
the back
barge
as I
in.
ride by and
Fools
say,
Aaron not to spend the night in Coneyberry.
But you see, it is 3 o'clock. Why are we thinking about spending the night anywhere?
Because
Pavel,
we would
roll
take
me.
we would take a little time to go in there and look around and try and find a proper building to stay in and stable the horses and
Pavel, roll
make
me.
sure that it is a ghost town.
Roll me
Yes.
an intelligence check.
Okay, an intelligence check, not an intelligence save.
Right, just straight intelligence.
Just straight intelligence. My intelligence.
Mine's 0.
Yeah, I know it.
You
I don't-
you might think staying in town's a good idea.
See, I might, but I am strongly outnumbered. I have not heard anybody come to my side on this.
See,
so
that didn't sound good. Like staying
I
in the
will.
town.
I will.
Well, I mean-
bend to the majority, and Pierre's been pretty good at leading.
Well, guys, he has a point. So,
Andrew's like, well, maybe. If you want to, like, I don't know. I mean, Pierre, roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Pierre looks around, he's like, yep, it's ruins. These ruins are fucked up.
Pierre doesn't want to waste daylight.
Caesar is not shit here. We should just head on.
Yeah.
Persuasion check, Pierre. See if the group agrees. And then you need to roll a persuasion or a what is it? Is it not a persuasion?
Perhaps an insight? I don't know.
Yeah, Pavel. See if you can roll.
A
Yeah.
higher insight.
Yeah, roll insight to his persuasion to see.
oh my god.
I'm still arguing that we should go into Coneyberry.
I mean, if you guys tie, I gotta let you figure it out.
Alright, so
Figure it out.
how about we just vote on what we do?
Okay,
Alright,
let's
so
do this. I got an idea. The trail is right up. We're only a mile out of town, and the trail runs out of town. Let's just walk into town on our way out the trail and see if we get any good vibes or bad vibes walking into the town. And if we got
Didn't
good
we already
vibes,
get
we'll
into
stay.
town?
If we're going, we don't like this, we can just head on out the trail.
Okay,
What
Pavel,
part-
let's make a deal, okay? If we go in there and get attacked by some fucked up shit, you give me half your gold.
But wait, Andrew already claimed it for himself if he dies.
You guys back.
I guess I don't want to go to Coneyberry that bad.
All right, that works. Into the forest, boys.
All right.
Yeah, Woody.
We-
Finally, we get to get in the woods again.
Now, how bad would you feel, Pavel, if we walk in there and get attacked by some Draco Lich or some shit like that?
That would,
and then
that
I
would
die.
not be good. That would be
Uh,
very bad.
Yeah,
But then
and
I would.
Then
I
he
would
wouldn't have to
take your
give you his gold.
Yeah, but wouldn't you blame yourself for my death?
I might have a little bit of a problem with that. I
All
would
he
have to
cares
carry
about-
that.
All he cares about is not fighting in Happy Camp. That's all this guy cares about. He doesn't even care about casting spells.
I would go back to Happy Camp now if you want.
Dude can chuck fire and ice all day long. He doesn't care about everything. What's
So
gonna happen?
you
He's
guys,
gonna retire at Happy Camp.
Okay.
You guys
we're
are
gonna-
now
we're gonna
on-
skirt Coneyberry and head into the trail.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you're on the trail and you kind of enter into the woods, and the forest grows dark and still as the trail winds deeper into the trees. Heavy vines and thick layers of moss drape the branches, and the air is noticeably colder than it was in the ruined village. Rounding a bend in the trail, you see a screen made of warped branches and trees standing close together, woven into a dome-like shelter in the shadows. A low doorway into this dome that is blocking most of the light is all you see.
Huh.
And how long is it taking? A couple hours? Are we near dusk now, or are we just about dark?
No, it was actually pretty close to the woods, so it's probably about 4 o'clock.
Okay.
3:45.
45. We still got some light, although it's pretty dark in here.
We'll see if it's
Okay.
inside a cave or something, then it doesn't matter if it's light anyway.
No, except for we've been going for 10, 12 hours now.
Yeah, but we
Well,
have
not-
endless energy because we're super.
And you're riding
Yeah.
horses. The horses
Super
are what get
dudes.
tired, not you guys.
Yeah.
You can eat rations and stuff as you're on there.
All right. What do we do, Pierre?
Why
Yeah,
is
we
it
need-
always me that has to come up with everything?
You're the assassin.
Yeah, we need to go sneak up towards
Yeah,
that door
the-
and see if we can see inside.
You've led pretty good so far. I think you've got some experience.
Well, we were sent here to do something.
Yeah.
This is
Yes.
something.
We have to give a comb to Agatha, don't we? Or have her
That-
identify it, or...
That is the
Yeah,
the
we gotta
idea
give
to
her-
use it. So I have the comb, so
Yeah.
So
I'm
you
just going.
yeah, you guys step into the dome of this wooded tree area and you
Uh-oh.
let's see here.
Hey, Pierre. Pavel is uncomfortable.
You see inside of this dome that is mostly covered in shadow is this giant tree with lights sprinkled across it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Where's the rest of my party?
Uh-oh.
I don't see the rest of my party.
We see you when you are running ahead of us.
I'm not happy.
Dude, this music. Where's this music coming from in this dungeon?
Perhaps we should try to. Should we try to sneak ahead, or should we just announce ourselves and say we are here to deliver this comb?
We're delivering this.
Who are you going to talk to? There's nobody here.
Yeah, you can just.
I mean, you're the
Well,
assassin.
he's used to screaming in the forest, you
Yeah.
know. So
Yeah,
he-
that's true. Okay, Pierre, you're the one with the comb. Go out into that clearing and yell, "I'm here with your comb." I'll watch from the side.
Of course you will.
So I step
I
out
know
into the clearing and say, "We are here to seek audience with the wise Agatha."
You don't get a response.
I'm gonna step forward and in Infernal, I'm gonna say the same thing. I'm gonna ask for Agatha. Please step forward. We need to talk.
What are you using?
Infernal?
Another language I have.
Okay.
It's just you guys have no
Just
clue what I said.
deathly silence is all you hear.
And we were sent here from the priests in priestesses in Phandelver with a gift for you.
You hear nothing.
Take out the comb.
It is
Sorry?
this silver comb.
Start brushing your beard with it.
No one wants
You'll
a
get
used
attacked for
comb.
that.
Okay, you guys, what do you think would happen if I put out some lights?
Nothing.
Think that's a good idea or a bad idea?
I think it's a good idea.
You do?
See, there's already some lights around there, so it's not
I
like.
think
but-
I'm gonna yell. I'm gonna yell the same thing out in Undercommon, but I'm gonna say, I ain't got all day. I have ale to drink, so
don't
let's make this
get-
quick.
Jesus.
He's
What-
taking over Rock Hollow's
yeah.
attitude.
You hear nothing.
see, guys, I don't know what y'all upset about. Just get paid.
I will start to walk not stealthily around the tree.
All right.
Better get with it.
Yes, I'm walking with you, Pierre.
Yeah, I'll cruise along with you.
As you're walking around this tree, you realize this is a very large tree.
Oh, shit.
And
The
there's
tree's so freaking big.
Does it
This
go all the way
music-
up like a normal
This
tree?
music is
Just
everything.
let me know if I should stop walking.
you can keep going. And yes, this tree kind of goes up and blends into this dome that you guys
Oh,
were.
here we go. Here's an entrance.
Uh-huh.
And I stop at the entrance.
Yeah.
All
Oh
right.
yeah, good place to stop.
When you're standing there, you see that it's a home of sorts. It's sheltered within this dome of woven branches. It's sparsely furnished with chests, shelves, a table, and a reclined couch. And
Andre, don't go stealing.
all of it is old and of elven craft.
What would I steal?
There's a chest in here.
Yeah, but I earned my gold, son.
Agatha, is this your domicile?
You hear nothing.
Anybody?
We come in peace.
Hopefully we can also leave in one piece and not pieces. You know what I mean?
That's right.
There's a lamp on the table.
Hmm.
I
So
believe-
Happy Camp is sounding pretty good right now, guys.
Yeah.
As soon as you step in, Brock, the air grows cold and a powerful feeling of dread grips you. A cold, pale light flickers in the air, rapidly taking on the form of a female elf. Her hair and robes wave in a spectral wind. She might have been beautiful once, but a hateful express twists on her face and says, "Foolish mortals! What do you want here? Do you not know it is death to seek me out?"
We have a comb?
Wrong address. Excuse us.
We have a comb.
It's a kid comb. It's handmade.
Okay.
Silver comb?
Step on up there, Pierre. You have the comb.
Malady, the priestesses of the town of Phandelver had us asked for us to deliver this unto you.
She looks at you and smiles and says, "Very well. Roll me a persuasion check, Pierre, with advantage." 16. She says, "Very well. I know that you seek many things. Ask me one question, and I will give you one answer."
Very well. Let me confer with my compatriots here. What should we ask?
Don't let Rakala speak. Okay? That's all I recommend.
It's okay. He's still sleeping, I think.
Oh, somehow he's walking and
We,
sleeping.
we left his ass in Happy Camp.
He ran over and said, "Wait for me, guys!" Now, roll me a history check. Group history check, guys.
Oh, Pierre.
I know
Pierre,
nothing about the history.
Oh my god.
Pierre, we needed you.
Annam says, "Guys,
Hey Woody, at least I'm not as bad as Pierre.
the clerics wanted us to ask about a spell book.
Yes, the spellbook. Spellbook, yes.
Is that what we want to use? Our one question that we can literally ask this lady? Probably anything.
The only other thing would be to ask if we are in danger in here.
What?
No.
Of course we're in danger. We don't need. We know that.
And Rock Hollow pipes in, because I'm sure he would. He'd be like, "What about my uncle, guys? And my sweet loot? Where's my sword?"
Well, we don't necessarily have to be in danger. If she doesn't want to do it, this is her domain. If we can be friends with her, we're not in danger.
I feel like there's another pressing question we're missing, though, other than what the clerics wanted. Right?
I think that Rakala has a point about his uncle. If he could have some sort of semblance of family, I would like for him to have that opportunity.
And where were we looking for his uncle? Because I'm fine with that too.
we assumed.
Did we
that they
have an
were
idea or no idea?
I mean, no offense
were-
to Rakala, but we need to get paid from the clerics.
Yeah, I'm with Andre here.
Rockholla's like, guys, we found my uncle's satchel. He could be in danger.
Yeah, well, that'll be something we can do back either Echo Cave or somewhere else. But this has to do with why the clerics sent us here.
yeah, it was the
or-
clerics that sent us,
And
right?
he
Yeah.
yes, and he whispers, "Fuck the clerics." He would have
Wait,
whispered it though.
Wait, do any of us believe this lady?
You can roll an insight check if anybody wants to question her or her authenticity.
I ain't questioning it. It's there. I believe her. So that's a natural 20.
You don't even have to roll. He doesn't have to
No.
roll. Oh,
No.
my computer went into night mode. Sorry, stream. I don't even know if that affected the stream. Yeah, Andrew, you believe this lady would answer any question truthfully that you asked. But she did say one question, one answer, and you believe that is it.
Yeah.
Well, we were sent here. To,
Wait, I got it. What if we ask? We need to know where the Spider Queen is located with the spellbook.
We do not know if the Spider Queen has this spell book, and then
But by putting it that way, that was a good one. By putting it that way, she would almost have to answer the question, 2 questions in one.
No, because it
I
would
have
still
a
be 2
feeling
questions.
I have a feeling that if we try to trick her, we could make her angry.
Well, I don't know that that's tricking her.
Because if the book is with her, but
Twitter
if the book isn't with the Spider Queen, then
all she says
you're
is-
asking 2 questions.
Yeah, and you could get no answer to either by just saying she doesn't have it. And then we know nothing about the Spider Queen and nothing about the spell book, except for they're not in the same location.
I kind of glance over my shoulder and look at her. I'm assuming she's getting impatient.
Well,
You look at her, she's a spectral being. Time is on her side. She does
We
not
have a
look
clue
for
from Readoff that the
she-
Spider Queen's in Echo Cave. Is that not right?
Yeah, see, I think we know where the
Okay,
Spider
then-
Queen is.
Then let's just ask about the book, because
Yeah.
Pierre might be right. We don't want to piss her off.
Sorry, Rockalla.
Yeah.
Oh, he would be objecting to
Yeah,
that.
well, he's one vote.
He may even try to blurt out the question over you guys. Are you gonna stop him?
Andre will. Smack him, Andre.
So Andrew,
Nah, I can't smack him. He saved my life multiple times, and now I'm like, I don't know what to do, man. I'm second guessing myself here. I thought I wanted to get paid, but now the more I think about it,
I say, Rakala, I am sorry to do this, but where is the spell book?
Good one, Pierre. I'm with you. I got your back.
so
I got your side.
as you ask the question, the comb you're holding pops out of your hand, floats over to her, floats through her spectral hand into her chest. Her chest. She's got a locked chest in her room, and she says that she gave the spell book over 100 years ago to a necromancer named Cernoth in the city of Erebor, and that's the last she's heard about it.
Surbor.
Cernam?
Cernoth. It's Sernoth. And Erebor is Iriaebor. And with that, she bids you farewell and disappears.
Huh.
But gone?
She is no longer in the room.
Okay, I believe this is our opportunity to piece the fuck out.
Let's
I
go.
am with you.
Done.
I am
Let's
running.
bail.
I don't even want to search chests here.
Oh, it's a
leave.
locked chest.
I'm at the
go.
door.
I'm running. running.
I'm out of here.
I
So,
give a deep bow to nothing, and I leave.
so you guys leave her room. Nothing seems to shake that cold air from your back.
I like that Rockhollow was still down there at the tree.
Yeah, he would be too. He was not happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of
But look,
good we
as-
didn't spend the night at
as
Coney
We
you-
Bear.
got good information.
As you
and
were
she took the
leaving
call.
the dome that was housing this this tree house thing that she was in, the light begins to come through. You leave the forest and you're on horseback. Rockhala is not happy. He really wanted to know where his uncle was. But you have the answer that the clerics wanted.
Did you know that Coneyberry was once called Erebor?
Oh, yeah?
What?
What makes you think that?
Maybe he was
don't know.
probing the DM to see if I would react.
I was looking at this dirty sign and seeing if Coneyberry was written over it. It kinda looked like
In
it
some,
was.
some chalk. If you want to try to erase the paint and see if anything's under it, make a sleight of hand check. As you're trying to clean the sign off, you snap the
splinters.
weakened wood, and the sign is now on the ground.
Good job.
Nice job.
Okay, I was wrong.
But now you no longer know that Coneyberry is 1 mile away.
Yeah, well, we knew that, so I'm not worried about not knowing that.
I pick up the sign and prop it against the post on the ground.
All right,
See?
easy enough.
Yeah,
Well, now it is dark.
It is,
Well,
yes,
we're right
it
at-
is. It is dusk.
Yeah. And
Are
what do we do
are
now?
you wanting to make camp near the forest, near Agatha's house, in Coneyberry, run on the road for a little bit, find a camp?
I say we ride hard to Happy Camp.
Happy
That's
camp.
another day away.
Ride these horses into the ground.
The word hard and happy can't don't belong in the same sentence.
Can I cast Charm Person on Pavel and make him forget Happy Camp?
You can certainly try.
All right,
I believe
all right.
that would be a modified
I-
memory spell.
I will
actually.
follow the group, but we are tired. We need.
Yeah, we gotta go rest somewhere. Um,
Are we going to sit on this road right outside of Coneyberry?
I keep thinking of those hot dogs that Ann was eating earlier when you say
I
that.
know it. Those did look good.
For those rations he was eating at Happy Camp.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was eating rations.
That was my Happy Camp Coney Island dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
okay.
So what do we do, guys? We gotta
Yeah, we just gotta make
set up a
camp.
camp.
Let's look for a good place around here. Like that's a group survival.
Yep.
thing,
Do a
right?
group survival check if you're looking for a
Yeah,
stable.
we might as well not go real far right now.
No.
I do not
Oh
believe
my
we are
God.
finding happy cups this time.
Pavel
fellas.
is not doing. He hasn't been happy since we left Happy Camp.
It's only
Yeah,
three.
well,
of us.
This is
Animal.
Pavel right here.
Andri, maybe Rakalaka roll as well. I don't know.
What am I
Rockall is
rolling?
upset.
Survival
He
check?
is just sitting on his horse.
Yeah, he's not going to
Stupid.
Not
participate.
participating.
He's salty.
He's just going to follow. He's pissed.
He says, "Yeah,
I'm
whatever.
excited about something.
Fuck you guys."
This is Pavel with Happy Camp.
I tried to talk them into it. I just went with what the group was wanting.
What did
So,
you do?
Annam finds an okay camp, kind of near the forest tree line. It's kind of in a valley. Feeling that line of sight should be good in terms of no one should find you here.
All right.
And we're not terribly far from Agatha's lair, and that's probably left pretty much alone.
And
So that might not
true.
be unsafe.
Yeah.
And I feel this will be a good spot to pick up Sunday.
Okay.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for the follows, the subs, the bits. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to hit that follow button and follow us. Sunday, we're playing Sunday morning Eastern, 8 a.m. We will be on to episode 19. Rockhala should be back. We have a seventh player who will show up and should be a good time. We'll see. You will see if this question from the cleric seems to help out. Thanks so much, everybody. Have a good day.
Good night. Yeah.